Hi, my name is Jessica from the fashion and beauty blog Jeans in a Teacup, and today I have a Sézane fall try-on for you, so stay tuned. So I'm really excited about Sézane's fall and winter line. I think that's where they shine. They have really great knitwear, and I just love the prints and the colors that they come out with for fall. So first up, I want to share probably my favorite piece from Sézane, the Leontine jumper. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but this is the second Leontine jumper that I've bought from them. The first one I got was the tan and white version, and I love that one so much that I wanted to get another version of it. This is the navy and white, and this is 100% cotton sweater, so I find that I can wear this sweater year round, and it's not too hot to wear on like cool summer nights or spring nights, and I can wear it in the fall and layer more things on it for winter time. So I think it's a really versatile sweater. It also has a really nice weight to it, which I think helps it really like drape nicely, because it's 100% cotton. And yeah, I just wear this sweater a ton, which is why I got it in the second color. It has buttons, functional buttons down the front. And what else? I'm wearing size small, which is my usual size. As you can see, it does have a lot of room. It's kind of boxy, I guess, and it has the balloon sleeves, but I wouldn't size down in this. I think it's supposed to be roomy and oversized. I think you should take your normal size in this sweater for that oversized look. I think sizing down, I'd be afraid it would be too short in the arms and maybe too cropped around the body as well. So yeah, true to size for this one, to get that cool oversized fit. All right, next up we have the Leandre skirt, and this is one of my first mini skirts from Sézane, I think. Usually I don't go for their mini skirts because I think they're too short, same with their mini dresses, but I was pleasantly surprised with this one. I think it's definitely long enough, covers my bum completely, it's longer than my fingertips, so yeah, I'm happy. This is a true wrap skirt, so if I undo the tie, there is a button on the inside here, and then the hook closures here on this side, so if I undo it, the whole thing will just come out in like one big sheet. So it does definitely wrap around, and this is, you know, open and exposed here, although I think that there's enough fabric to cover so that when I sit down it doesn't really open up too much. So yeah, I think this is a good wrap style skirt. I took size 6, which is my usual size in bottoms now. I definitely wouldn't size down, I don't think, because then I'd be worried that there wasn't enough like fabric to cover, so that when you sit down it would probably open up a little bit more. Yeah, so I would take your normal size, not size down. Unfortunately, this pattern is sold out right now. I hope they bring it back because it is such a gorgeous print. This is what I love about Sézane. Their prints are just so cool, especially their fall and winter prints I just love. But this skirt is available in other fabrics and prints and colors, I believe. So it is, I would get it in another color or fabric because it just is a really nice skirt. This tie is also removable, so you could add another one of Sézane's belts. It has big enough belt loops for you to just add a regular belt if you want. I'm still trying to get the hang of tying this belt on Sézane's site. They have like a cute little half bow, and I just have not figured out how to do that yet, so I'm just kind of letting it hang loose right now. But yeah, I'm really happy with this skirt. I don't think it's too short. It's high-waisted still. It goes over my belly button. So I think it looks really cute with sweaters or with shirts tucked in. You can see I'm doing a little print mixing with my Leontine sweater. I think it looks really nice with this striped sweater and the floral print. Yeah, but I also think this skirt will look good with just a really feminine sweater or one of Sézane's lace tops. So lots of options with this skirt. With these mini skirts, you can also add a pair of like knee-high boots. Looks really cute. I have booties on right now from Freda Salvador, and I love those. So yeah, lots of options with this skirt. I definitely do wear tights with it when I'm outside because I get too cold. But yeah, so there's the Leandre skirt, and I think it's a really cute skirt for fall. Next up, we have the Christie jacket. So the Christie jacket is a staple Sézane piece. I've seen it year-round, and it come back in different colors and materials. So this is like their classic suit blazer jacket, and this is the newest iteration. It's a houndstooth print with like maroons, reds, and browns. So it's a really pretty color, especially for fall. And it's a wool blend, mostly wool with a little bit of polyester. Definitely lined. It has a really nice lining and double-breasted style buttons. And yeah, so this is my first like suit jacket from them. I've never tried one before, and I think it's okay. I'm trying to debate what size I should do. I went with size 6, and I usually take a size 4 in tops, and I have yeah, and I think in jackets too I usually do size 4, but I went with my larger size because I think like the trend in blazers is to be oversized now, and I definitely have a lot of fitted blazers, so I wanted one that was more oversized. So the sizing suggestions on Sézane's site also say if you're in between to take your larger size. So I went with the size 6, and it definitely does fit, and I think there's enough room around the body. I'm debating whether the sleeves are too tight, but looking at the photos online, I think the Christie jacket, it looks like the sleeves are a little bit more fitted and the body is a little bit more boxy. So I think that's the style of this blazer in general. But I kind of wish the arms were looser, because I do want to wear like chunky sweaters underneath. So with this sweater, the sleeves do feel pretty tight, because this sweater has a lot of extra fabric in the sleeve area. So if I was wearing a sweater that was a little bit more fitted, it would probably be less tight in my sleeves, but I still definitely have enough room around the body. But I think I could have gotten away with taking a size 8, so I think I could have gone up 2 sizes with this one. So yeah, my suggestion would be to take your larger size or to size up in the Christie jacket, just because you're going to want a little bit of an oversized look for this blazer, I think. I even saw somebody that sized up like 2 or 3 sizes, I think, for a really like oversized look, and it looked really cool. So definitely don't be afraid to go for the oversized blazer look. I think that's in style right now. So yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about whether I'm going to keep this or not. But I do really like the houndstooth print. The colors are really pretty. I think maybe it even goes with this outfit if I want to do like a lot of print mixing. I got a floral, houndstooth, and a stripe. I think that they could all go together if I was feeling really adventurous. But yeah, this definitely is warm enough. It's pretty thick, and it's a wool blend, so definitely some warmth there. So yeah, that's the Christie jacket. All right, we're continuing with the outerwear, and I'm wearing the Scott trench. This is another Sézane staple. I've seen it year after year, come back in different colors. And so this is just a classic trench coat. I am wearing size 4, and already this feels like there's more room in the sleeves than the Christie jacket. So I think this is a good size for me. Definitely enough room in the body still, that it's not too tight. And yeah, this trench has been on my wish list for a while, and I recently outgrew the other trench coat that I had, so I needed a replacement. So I went for their Scott trench, and it just has a really nice weight. It feels like sturdy. I think it's made out of cotton. And I just love the details, like the buttons on the cuff and all the buttons down here. buttons on the shoulder. And what I really liked about this, which I couldn't tell from the pictures on Sézane's site, but it has buttons in the back. So there's this flap that starts up here and then it buttons all the way down to the bottom. So you can unbutton this, I guess, if you want more like movement in the hip area, or if it's not as cold, you want a little bit more of a breeze back there. So I thought that was really cool. The only thing, it has pockets here. The only thing that I'm missing from this trench is like that back flap. I don't know what it's called, but some trenches have that flap in the back here. And yeah, that's the only thing I'm missing from this trench coat, but otherwise I think it has all the details of a really classic trench. And excuse me, I think it comes in other colors. I'm not sure if this one is available, this color is available right now, but they definitely do bring this back. They restock it throughout the year. It's hitting right below my knees for me. So it's like a knee length, midi length, depending on how tall you are. And yeah, this is my go-to trench from now on, just really classic style. Yeah, I think you can take your true size for this, or size up, because I think trenches and jackets in general should be on the looser side. I don't really go for like fitted coats anymore. So I think I could even have gotten away with taking the size 6 and it would have been fine. But I think the size 4, you know, is just a perfect fit right now. Tie the waist. So yeah, classic trench. Love this. Definitely a closet staple and a good item to pick up from Sézane if you are in the market. All right, I'm going to talk about some more knitwear. I actually bought this sweater last year, but they've brought it back this year, so I thought I would share because it is one of my favorites. This is the Angie jumper, and as you can see, it has beautiful like open knit work along here. It's technically like a cardigan. It has buttons all the way down the front, so you can wear it open. And yeah, beautiful little buttons, open knit work, like yeah, just like really fancy. It has the balloon sleeves with more like fancy knitwork here, and it's very, very fuzzy. So I'm not sure what the fabric composition is, but probably like kid mohair and like alpaca or something. So it does have some stretch to it as well, and it's slightly itchy, so I'm not wearing an undershirt underneath. I usually do wear an undershirt with all of my sweaters, but I'm not finding it to be super itchy. But since this is kind of open, you can kind of like see through it, so I would suggest wearing something underneath of it. But yeah, so I really like it because it's super fuzzy and super soft and kind of like plush, but I know some people don't like fuzzy sweaters because they kind of shed. This probably does shed. I don't really pay attention to whether my sweaters shed or not, but some people have asked me, and I would just assume so because it is just so fuzzy. So if you are opposed to shedding sweaters, you might not want to go for Sézane's like kid mohair blended sweaters, because I have some other sweaters from theirs that are also very fuzzy like this. But I don't mind it. I love it. I think it's very soft and comfortable. And I think this cardigan sweater comes in other colors as well. I think there's a black. I'm wearing size small, so I'm taking my usual size. And actually, compared to other Sézane sweaters that I have, this size small is not really that big. So here it is untucked. It's actually a little bit more form-fitting than some of my other Sézane sweaters. It's not as boxy, so I wouldn't size down for this. I would take your usual size, and I think it will fit perfectly. So yeah, it's just a really pretty sweater. All right, lastly we have the James jumper. So I got this last year as well, but they do have it available on Sézane's site right now, and I'm hoping they bring it back in more colors because yeah, it's a really cute sweater. So yeah, I wore this a lot last fall as well, and it is a 100% merino wool sweater, and actually it's not itchy at all. So it's less itchy than the Angie jumper that I just showed you, which I was surprised because usually I am kind of sensitive to wool. So that surprised me. I'm not wearing anything underneath of this, and it feels really soft and comfortable. This is a thicker knit than the Angie jumper, so it's a cable knit sweater, and what I like about it is it has these cool buttons down the shoulder. So I've showed this sweater in a previous video as well, so I won't go too into it, but I love that you can unbutton it down the shoulder here. You can wear like button down shirts underneath of it, and then you can have it peek through on the shoulder. I think that's really cool. And right now it's available in the striped version, and I actually think I like the striped version better than the plain cream one. And I'm wearing size small, and as you can see, it is definitely more roomier than the Angie sweater I just showed you. That was more fitted. This is definitely like my typical Sézane sweaters, like slightly oversized. I don't mind this fit. I think it's fine. I wouldn't size down. Take your true size, and yeah, you can see that it is pilling a bit. I haven't like taken a sweater comb to it or anything. I think it just needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but it is 100% wool, so it's not a blended sweater, so I think it should hold up better than some of your like blended wool sweaters or whatever. So I would recommend this one as well. It has really cool details, and yeah, that's the James jumper. All right, that's it for this Sézane fall try-on. Hopefully I will have another one in the next coming weeks. But yeah, if you have any questions about these pieces or any of Sézane's pieces, I've tried a lot, you can let me know in the comments. I hope to catch you on my blog, jeansindateacup.com, or on Instagram @jeansindateacup, and I'll see you later. Bye.